The special committee established to review the recommendations by the opposition and other stakeholders regarding the judges' salaries and pension amendment bill 2014 has not completed their revision. As a result, the Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar, speaking in the House of Representatives today, said the committee will go back to the drawing table when the next session of Parliament resumes in August. Sherilyn Lewis has more in this report.
Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar says the contentious Judges' Salaries and Pensions Amendment Bill 2014 is still under review. And she says because of the opposition's concern with some of the aspects of the bill, she has decided to hold the assent of the bill to the President.
Those two bills would lapse as of midnight 31st July. However, I'm not unhappy about that because I made my position very clear that given the public outcry, that it was very unsettling for members of the public that we should not proceed with those bills. And so those bills will now lapse on the 31st and will have to be brought back, take into account all the considerations in a holistic manner that we would need to do.
The Prime Minister said for the sake of consultation and further amendments, the bill will be tabled again in the next Parliament session.
I am still of the respectful view that we should not proceed with those bills for the increases in the pensions as laid out in them without having further consultations and taking the views of all and sundry, including legislators from the House, the Senate, and other stakeholders. I went off on a tangent of things that were long overdue because I know the judges' pensions, reform of that, very long overdue. And so in the new session of this 10th Parliament, we will give further consideration. Mr. Speaker.
The Prime Minister added that since 1961, the standing orders were amended.
Since 1961, how many years is it now? We have now amended the standing orders of this Parliament. How many years? 53 years later. We now have new standing orders which will take effect when we return on the 4th of August. Mr. Speaker, I think we need to thank the Honourable Speaker, the Clerk of the House and the Parliamentary staff for the tremendous work that they did. New standing orders for our House. And I would recommend that the Senate also would take heed and amend their standing orders. So here, an historic day, Mr. Speaker.
The fourth session of the House of Representatives was adjourned until the 4th of August. Sherilyn Lewis.